welcome back to my channel. Yes, you heard it again from me. You heard it. Welcome back to my channel, guys. I miss you guys. Like last year was a whole lot of problems, like from pandemic to depression to school to strike, like so many things. But we are here. We are still here. Okay, I have some things to update you guys on, but I'll be on a different video, like my change of niche and so many other good stuffs like that. But today, I'm going to be teaching my bad bitches something new. How to slip this headband, trendy braided headband on a budget. How to make it on a budget? Like, and I'm showing you two ways. I'll give you bad bills 2 ways. So, a bonus video, another headband, a bonus video of another type of headband at the end of the video. So, guy, watch through it. Watch through it. Get the bonus video because if you don't watch, what did you get? So just watch it. Just watch it. Enjoy yourself. Make it. Comment. Tell me how it is. Also comment if you missed me because I miss you guys so much. So if you're new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe and also like the video if you enjoyed it. If you don't like it, also dislike. At least it's something. Also, let's get into the video.
Please, a little disclaimer, you can use your hand to stitch if you don't have a sewing machine. So I'm cutting 3 strips of fabric, each being 36 inches to 5 inches. And also here I'm measuring 6 by 4 inches. This is what it's going to serve as, will I say, the flap to cover the raw edges. Yeah, the flap to cover the raw edges. I hope you understand that. So these are all my pieces together, and I'm just showing you how I'll be joining it to form a tunnel. And after forming that tunnel, I'm just turning it inside out to expose the front piece. You also need to press this. You need to take it to your ironing station and press it flat. Here I'm stuffing in the stuffing. You also need to fluff it a little bit because you don't want it to be too dense inside it. And please be careful when you're stuffing it. You don't want it to be you don't want to stuff it too much, and you also don't want to stuff it too little. It should just be moderate in the stuffing. After stuffing, this is what I have. This is what I'm looking with, and then I'm just going to be getting the seam line of each row. I'm going to be lining them up together because we want to hide the seam at the back. So wherever I choose to be my back, that's where I'm going to align the seam lines together. I'm just going to pin all 3 together, make it flat, and then take it to my sewing machine to stitch it up. After doing that, you just want to carefully braid it. My sis is helping me to hold it, and I carefully braid it. I'm just braiding it loosely, and this one braiding it loosely because this is how I want it to be. Any excess stuffing you have at the end, you know that you can allow you to braid very well. You can as well remove it. Then please carefully pin and also take it to your sewing machine and stitch it up. Now this is what I'm having. I'm going to be joining my both ends together to enclose the piece. Please do not take it to your sewing machine. I repeat, do not take it to your sewing machine. I was so hard-headed that I with my sewing machine twice and I paid for it, so please use your hand in stitching it. Now I'm cutting out my raw edges just for a finished look. We are almost done with this, but we also need to cover those raw edges. So with that strip of fabric as well, I'm going to be stitching it together and drawing out the ends, then turning it. This is going to be enclosing our rough edges. And then guys, our first braided headband is done. Now for the second one, I'm also going to be cutting 29 inches. I want this to be shorter because I want it to have an elastic at the band, 29 inches by 5 inches. I'm also going to be cutting 3 strips. And also I'm going to also be cutting a tiny piece of 10 inches by 3 inches. I actually measured 2 inches, but I ended up using that of 3. Just like the first, we made our tunnels and now we are turning it inside out. But for the little strip, I actually passed elastic through it and stitched it at both sides. This method is if you want a little bit more comfortability. It may be wearing a puffy wig or something like that. So same as before, we join the seam lines together, stitch it, and then we braid. In this, I am braiding tightly because I want to have like ruffle lines in between the braids. I don't know if you're seeing what I'm explaining, but I'll bring it closer for you to see. Also remove excess stuffing that are coming in your way. So this is the rough lines I'm talking about. I actually like the effect. Please don't forget to trim your edges, like those things are nasty, so you have to trim off your excess. So now for this method, I'm just going to be joining my elastic band to each side of each end. So what I'm just going to do, I'm going to be carefully placing the elastic at the middle of the braid, then using the remaining 2 flaps to overlock it and cover it up. I know I might sound funny, but the video is clarifying every single thing I'm saying. You're going to be using the flaps to cover it up and then stitching it. So by the time you open it, the elastic will be enclosed inside and it's going to have a smooth finish. You're going to connect it to both sides, this end and also the other end. So now we're done with that. You can see how it's looking. Please don't forget to trim off your rough edges, like it's very important. You can make it look nasty. So now I'm just flipping it inside, and as you can see, like I said, the elastic rough edges is now enclosed inside, and also this gives you like a more comfortable look. And now we're done with our second headpiece. And now for the bonus. So this is just a simple headband. I'm just cutting 36 inches of 2 strips, actually 2 strips, and also going to be making tunnels with them because we want a neat edge. So I'm going to be making tunnels, turning them inside out as well, like before. So this is what we have, and now I'm just going to be crossing each leg. I don't know if I can't really explain it for you, but the video is going to clarify it more. I'm just going to like making an X with both straps, yeah, something like that. Then also how we did before, we're going to be joining the seam lines together and also stitching it up. Then when we're done, we also stitch both ends together. Then we can also cover our edges. You can actually do this method either in the first method or the second. But this is like a simple everyday headband, and you have very beautiful headbands to rock every single day. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, comment if you enjoyed.